Okay, let's try it now. Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense a little bit why that didn't work. Okay, but yeah, I'll start as if that didn't happen, which is now gonna be even more weird now that I'm fronting it off with this. Okay. Yeah. Once we get going, we gotta let this boot up, you know? Gotta get this old computer going. Is there an ad? Not really. It started out to like a 30-second ad, then I can't tell. Okay. And yeah. Boop. What? Okay. Anyway, I don't know. We'll probably get into why that was weird a little bit later. But how we doing right now? Hey guys. Push up something? Yeah, that chat didn't work last time on the Wacom either. Must be that welcome to chat thing actually broke the chat. So great going with that. Otherwise we might not be able to have a normal chat over there then if I can't. I don't know. Things are like breaking, but I'm doing great. Thanks for saying that I did a decent enough job, I would say, for the Wacom. Need to push the arrow down on it. Well, yeah, but I can't physically do that. Like this is virtual, so I can't quite click it. And I did press the down button on that, but that's just getting me down there. So. Unless there's some other weird magic thing where I don't know what's going on, then something drew over. Okay, I'm gonna close this just for now because this is what happened last time. So just so nothing else going on weird outside. Yeah, people walking around. Okay, I smell my Wacom thing there too. I was so not ready for this. Boop. Okay, I think we're all good. I'll stop messing with it. How you doing? I'm using Streamlabs OBS. It works really good most of the time, but when it like has like a glitch or something, it's like I don't know what to do to fix it. Like it's too simple to like figure out at the point where it's like I want to do something and it's like I don't know how to do it. Like there's no button for it. So yeah, so if I wanted to restart the chat, it'll yeah, there's no button that I found to like actually say chat refresh. Like even with the little UI at the top, like a sub count, like that should be a different number. So nothing to really able to say like refresh that I found. Besides just closing the whole app and restarting it, so it's like I don't want to do that, especially now. Everything's fine, but that's all Streambox stuff. So I'm looking over there, just looking at my Streambox, going, "How we doing now?" I don't know who's here. Definitely Star, ready, maybe here. Cookie, Kitty, how you doing? Boop boop. Hi Cookie, legit. Bradley, all right, cool. Okay, so, why it didn't start in the first place was, for some reason, the ingest code thing for the stream itself, like the actual code for it, must have got reset or something, so I tried using the Streambox was trying to talk to the YouTube, but they were using different codes. So I wasn't able to stream. So thanks guys for pointing out that I was not live. That was very helpful. And then I was able to diagnose and say like, oh, the stream code maybe was different because it's using a different stream, whatever. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. That's just what I have to deal with. So you don't have to. So thanks for whatever you guys saying. It was not live. Then I was over figured out. Anyway, Kizzy's watching the thing right now. Cool. Oh, hi, Rainbow Dash Games. That's a cool name. What were we doing? We could recap on HotCon and as we go. Anything else? Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna get stuck into animating this a little bit more. So, besides all that, mess with just the last 10 minutes. I'm doing pretty good for myself. Obviously, the whole house, situation, it's kind of been okay and not. I think we're pretty good here. So I'll just skip over here. The house, the kitchen, my kitchen, which was being remodeled, is, I would say, 99.9% done. So that's real good. It's actually a workable kitchen right about now. We're still putting in some. Maybe do some abstracts. Still doing some. Okay. So it says on the thing while I get in my business. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Kitchen's done. We just have to put everything back together, back into the kitchen, because we have to take everything out of the cabinets. So we're just refilling them with more stuff that we had. I think I want to animate, just have her like reel back a little bit. So I'll do that. So it looks pretty good. I was able to help with a little bit of design work, a little bit, not too much. Like, what kind of floor tiling do you want? What kind of cabinets and stuff? So I was able to help a lot with that. So that was really fun. Trying to create, a little bit of a theme.
Pineapples.
So got to choose like a whole palette, pretty much. Wasn't able to, say like. I wasn't there from the beginning to say like, oh, I want this specific palette, but like halfway through, saying like, well, we got this already, like we have to kind of go along with it now. So yeah. But I think it looks right. All the skills I learned in Animal Crossing really helped to make sure that the kitchen looks okay. Alright. Very good now. Great. Oh, you watched that anime Daikon 4? What do I think about Mafif ending? I mean, it's just gonna be rebooted in a way, so if they say like, oh, the whole franchise is ending, then it's like, that'd be more scary. But even like if Power Rangers got picked up by Hasbro, it's like, whatever. But for the whole this particular, what they call it, a generation, it's like a Pokemon generation. It's like, the next one's either gonna, be okay or not. So I was just more shocked by how soon the season is gonna start. So okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty tired of doing Pony, so then I'm kind of like, can I want to move on to something else because I have other ideas that I want to do. So not that I've obviously had a whole bucket of fun doing all this, but it's like having a little change of pace would be fun. Go to a different kind of world, Reading what about got? Sorry, we don't have the chat. I have to read your chat over here now. I suppose you have a Derpy kitchen. Really useful. Okay, for sure. I think our colors, if I can find a way to have a palette. I think our palette is like some kind of brownish. There's not a good brown here. Like this kind of brown, and then like some kind of nice blue, maybe. and then like a darker blue, like this kind of cobalt kind of blue. So these are colors of the kitchen. These are more a little bit more walnutty kind of, not that dark, but like it's hard to get a good browns are hard to get. But like two kind of blues and then like a brown-ish that I can't quite get for the kitchen. So that's kind of close to something, I guess. So thanks for that. Had a good run. Didn't like the last season. So and it's for the best. Yeah, totally. It's kind of got the Simpsons kind of, where it just went on for too long. That's like, it's never gonna really just end. That's pretty good. Pineapples again. I'm gonna need to animate Pinkie Pie. Let's start from the beginning. She doesn't have this bit, or does she? No. Okay, so we got to do that. Oh yeah, how was the chat for Hakon here? Actually pretty decent. I mean, I was pretty much talking the whole time, so like I was doing like a little presentation. Yeah. Get a copy of these frames. So it was actually more silent than I expected. I expected it, to be like a whole circus, but everyone was very, very, very considerate. So, it wouldn't interrupt except for like parts when, I would say like, now it's the time to talk, and then some people would come in, but it was pretty okay. Wasn't a train wreck that I was almost expecting, so I'm just glad about that. Hey, coming and going, everyone. Was I nervous? For the Hakon? Yes. I don't think things were quite going too smoothly. Like I was watching other people's streams, like in the morning. Like I woke up pretty around the same time that I usually do in the morning. So I was watching everyone else's morning streams, and it's like, oh, these guys know what they're doing, with their streams, and they really got what they're going to talk about, or just don't have chat going, or they had like friends talking, and it was like, oh geez, something happened there. Let's restart. No, what happened? So I usually do get stage fright anyway, so it's like nothing too new for me, but that's why preparing was really good, where I already had like that presentation at the beginning, and then knowing exactly what I'm going to do every minute or so, that made it easier. Hey, nice, 68 subs, nice. Do I need to lay that off for anyone? Was there any troublemakers? For the stream, I had to think back. Because I didn't, while live, I didn't like read everyone's comments. But I read over it again. I watched it over again. I never, not too many. Can't think of anything offhand of that were troublemakers. Everyone's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, let's see. Sitting over down and chat seemed fine. Yeah, it was very fine. Yeah, but again, it was a little bit quiet than I expected, especially when there was like, 3 times as many people that are here right now. We're all being very quiet. Considering that, there's that many people there. I'm having trouble with moving canvas. Bonk. There'd be a sound effect here for a bonk. I'm just animating her when she blinks. I like having a little bob down to really accentuate that she's takes her whole body to blink. So it's just not static the whole time. Yeah, work pop during lunch. Yeah, lunch? Yeah, okay. Mine was at 2 for local time. Okay. So right about here, she needs to notice that something's amiss. That somehow she wasn't expecting this pineapple to fall on AJ. Let's just get it settle. Okay. I just gotta have a different facial expression here. The fact there's so many people scared her off. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, like that. I don't know. I mean, I was watching like, you know, other people like they were doing like art streams and they were like going like over their time, like their specific time. Everyone had like a specific time for the panel. Like I had 2 hours. Some people had 1 hour. Some of them went for all afternoon. And so like, you know, if it's like a picture or something that they're doing, they're able to go on longer or whatever they're doing. So they were able to amass, one of them was able to amass like over 100 viewers. So especially, I don't know how you would be able to figure out like, if you wanted to stay in that chat room. Let's move the eyes. Yeah. And then let's follow what we got. And she has to follow it. Just gonna look at the pineapple. She's gonna rotate her head a little bit. Missed a couple things. Jeez. Okay, this is harder. My chat screen is very short now. Crippling social anxiety expects to be online. Okay. Wow. I never heard anyone with that, but yeah. I mean, I'm having to do this live, so yeah, this is. I definitely have social anxiety, so it's like somehow I'm able to, you know, work up to like doing this. You know, I didn't have a webcam at the beginning, and then I saw like you guys, you know, were being nice, so I said, oh, I can do a webcam, it'll be fine. You know, see if it works or not. You guys were nice about it. How many people were there? Yeah, around, I think it peaked maybe around 30, 31 people were at the panel on Saturday. Too many people to comprehend. I don't know, switch with Pinky Sense. Yeah, she'll have a Pinky Sense right after, but I guess this one caught her off guard for the first bit. This is the only live stream I ever watched, so I wouldn't be able to compare it to anything. True. Okay. Personally, like how small. I'm just because there's no chat. I have to like read it from over here. Like how small this chat is. And keep up and look for a way. Didn't even do. That's over to check. Yeah, especially during that panel was like no one. If you check back like every 5 minutes, it'd be like, oh, look, one person chatted, kind of a thing. It was a little bit faster than that, but it still felt like that to me. So I expected, you know, I had to turn on like slow mode or slow chat, whatever it is. You can actually do if it don't like live chats. Yeah. Yeah, there's not too many live chats that I really watch, but I think before I unsubscribed from Game Theory, I think I watched a couple of live streams that they did. And it was just like, you know, 1,000 people talking at once. So it was like really hard to even look at anything. Yeah. The go times. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah. Let's just be familiar with each other. Yeah, especially. Like, I feel like I know, like, most of you, and especially, you know, people new. That's fun. Wait, does Pink Pie?
Pineapple.
I think Pink Pie says it. Yeah, okay. So I need to get rid of... Or we can just transition into this as I figure what else I want. Yeah, this feels like a little community that we got. That we're able to... I'm able to, you know, come back and look and see like, oh, a couple of your talks. I was able to answer so many questions with that. If I was ever losing anything, losing the conversation with my own mind, like I couldn't think of anything to say, you know, to finish my thought, I was able to look at you guys and see that you already have something else for me.
Pineapple.
I want to get rid of these two just to make this the extreme instead. Let's go with the voice more.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
No, we'll just cushion into it. There was like max 4 people who get like a message every 8 minutes. Yeah, okay, yeah, true.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
I'll skip a frame. And then she'll like maybe like point at the pineapple. Yeah. I think I told you guys like my first streams were like on, I think I streamed more on Twitch. And doing basically the same thing here where I was just working on a project, but I was actually working on like a side project for like a client. And those were I had like no one there. Like I had no audience there. No audience.
Apples.
Okay. Now we'll use this as an extreme key, just so we can cushion back out.
Apples. Pineapples.
Just cushion back out a little bit, but just so be like pointing.
Apples.
And then a little bit more.
Apples.
Okay. Do. I don't sound too much like that. I want to just watch movies and reference that, right? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was, yeah. Just come up with us. Yeah, so I was streaming like 2 or 3 years ago. I was streaming on Picardo. Yeah. And Twitch. I was kind of like going maybe like back and forth on that to see which one was better. Because I saw like some other pony animators, like Fluffy Mixer and a couple others were on Picardo. So I was like, oh, I can do that too.
Pineapples.
So I want to try it out, and definitely don't have the live audience, or didn't really. I was more into not advertising myself back then, or be able to just freely just plug myself, or just say like, hey, I got this stuff, you know, check me out. I was like, I hope people find out that I'm live on this separate website that I still don't have any following on that, you know. So that could have been better if I just had maybe something about it to show that I was doing it. So we got it here. Excuse me. Lip sync. We can have her face the audience again for eyeballs.
Pineapples. Pineapple.
I think I want to move this all over frame or two. 2 frame. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. Okay. Trying to finish this hopefully soon. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kitty. Subbed. Okay. Message already. Yeah, that helped. Background noise. That's, yep, okay. Yeah. Ahoy, Math Squad, Brony.
Pineapples. Pineapples.
That works. Ish. Okay. I think I might just try lip syncer. I think lip syncer. Get her in a position I like. Let's see. Don't have the frames on. I need to. Do this. Okay. I'm always impressed when you guys are actually using me as like background noise or something. Because I've actually not been, following like other animators, on YouTube to like really, like for their live streams and stuff, to like really see like what kind of techniques they use. Like I've seen like a bunch of like art streams where it's just looking at the format of like, do they have a webcam? Are they talking to people? Is it just the art? Do they have background music? Do they have music while they talk? All these different combinations of different features of stuff. So it's like I want to try and be unique with it, but also trying to stay on this weird branding that's kind of colloquially known. Like I kind of set this up like a couple, like last year. Like my stream setup was more like a gamer. Like I looked up, I watched like speed runs on Twitch. So, trying to think of something like that to like figure out like what kind of boxes to use, or like what to use. So, like I didn't have a webcam like before I started live streaming. So, all my computers, especially the tablet, doesn't have a webcam. So. Had to buy that just for this, and then it's like, oh, I need a green screen, and it's like, oh, that comes with a bunch of other stuff too, and a mic and a bunch of other stuff, and broke my mic thing. So that's what this box that came over here and delivered was a replacement for my broken mic. So I'm using a clothespin right now instead of a normal clip thing. So let me see how you guys are doing now. Used to be while I did art, but I didn't do art anymore. So I just play some games like, ooh, okay. Sorry to Factorial. That's fun. Yeah. I don't know. Let's figure this out.
Pine.
You might want to move this one over. So I can do this.
Pineapple.
It's just so weird with the. Am I not using the right mouth? I'm using pinky mouth. Am I supposed to be using pinky pie mouth? What we could do is actually just see, because we could do this. This will be fun. So I'm using a graphic from a different version that I use. So now I can just move this over past that. And now I got more frames. Okay, what is it then? Ends there. Perfect. Okay. So now I got more frames of mouths. Haha. Okay.
Pine.
Because I needed a smile. Didn't have a smile earlier. My original version didn't have it.
Pineapple.
Pine. That should be back here. And that's maybe like a smaller mouth.
Pineapple.
Oh, you gotta sound that when you do this.
Pineapples.
That's how you do it. Alright. Still weird with the computer voice, but I'm getting used to it now.
Pineapples.
I'll say that, yeah, it's close enough. I don't want to make it frame perfect because I don't think, even if it's frame perfect, it might not look right then. I don't know.
Pineapples.
Just getting it in general. It's probably just be okay. If it's like one frame, you know, off, then it'll be okay. Then what I probably would or probably should do, you know.
Pineapples.
There you go. Okay. We're looking.
What you say?
Pineapples.
That's what we got. Okay. So, next part of the storyboard is that she senses it now that it's actually a real threat instead of just, oh, a pineapple fell out of the sky maybe. And then she jumps off, Applejack looks, and then a bunch of pineapples fall, and then that'll be the end of that, and that'll be the end. So, okay. Well, you guys know where we are. I can take half time, break time. Okay. Seemed like my chatting about how the chats did certainly made it that way. Oh, there we go. Ever use reference material for your animations? Of course, yes. Like even just now before I started, like 4 minutes before I started this stream, I looked up the episode, Feeling Pinky Keen, just to see what Pinky's sense for something falling was. Like I didn't want to go to a wiki and try to find it, so I looked up the video, and they just said, I think just that her tail wiggles. And I was like, oh, that's pretty simple. Like I thought for sure it was going to be more complicated, so I think we'll just do that. So stuff like that for continuity with the show. Definitely with character designs, a little bit of a personality, not too much. Backgrounds, some sound effects maybe. I mean, just the whole, you know, it's like doing like a spin-off show. It's like gotta be, you know, research in enough to know about the other reference material. But for stuff outside MLP, just a reference, I do that same thing too, where I just look up clips or read online, like wikis and stuff to see. If I make a reference to like some anime, then it's probably an anime that I already know about or like some kind of fan of already. So then it's just easy to be already in the mind to say like, oh, I need, you know, this anime character in, so I'm just able to focus and do that, you know. So, again, I guess it's the same way too if it's something that I'm not used to, or something I never heard of, or seen too much about. So, animation wise, I can see, yeah, whatever coach you do, record self-doing reaction, one of these so we can cover them. It'd be hard to do with pony, I guess, because they're quadrupeds. And I guess, yeah, you saw me like trying to sound it out from my mouth with the pineapples, you know, bit to see where my mouth lands. Like sometimes we add too many mouth flaps or mouth shapes when Even like the animator survival kits like said, you know, try to do it as minimally as possible. Try to use the least amount of mouth shapes. So stuff like that is a good rule of thumb. So but yeah, otherwise I'm just, you know, my main reference is just using these little stick figures and see if it's able to be communicative enough for me, myself, and to know exactly what I need to do for every little bit, for every second of the animation, then that's pretty much half the animation done. So I don't have to think about it. Like even right now, it's like I know exactly what I need to do. Like I've already done everything, timed it out, you know, 90% of the way. So just be like, just do it in color with the puppets. So stuff like that. You can't draw lots of everything. You can, it's like a higher level of me. I wish you did more so. Yeah. It's hard to say like stuff like that. To say like, oh well, if we want to draw better, draw. It's like it's like the one thing that's universal, you know, to do is to get better at is just to do it. And it's like the one way really to do it. Like I never heard anything other than just doing that to actually get better. And it's like it's true. Yeah. Like you want to draw like a circle. It's like you spent like years drawing a circle. Then it's like that's circly enough, you know. So then you're just able to just draw a little face on it, and now it's, you know, like a little thing. You just keep adding on to it. So I mean, it's just little stick figures. It's like you're able to just draw like little lines and stuff and little shapes. Then, like, this is basically the best stick figure that I'm able to do, you know. But then I can replace the eyes and make little circles inside, little tiny circles inside that. So it makes a whole different kind of expression and different feeling to it. So if you try to do, you know, more different shapes and stuff, you know, make it more either realistic or more weird. You know, I watched a TED Talk where it was about a guy who said like, oh, everyone can draw, you know, and he did like this super simple, you know, that's, you know, relatively, but it's like, oh, can you draw like a you know, some kind of shape, you know, and it'd be like, oh, draw like a Bart Simpson kind of a thing. It's like, whoa, like anyone can draw like a Bart Simpson kind of face, you know. And be like, yeah, okay. It's like, oh yeah, it's a person, and it'd just be like the simplest kind of drawing, but it's like, yeah, you did it. You drew a doodle. You basically figured out like the easiest way to say like how to communicate faces with doodles and shapes and stuff. So that'd be my technique with that. Is that was nothing, but it communicated a face with you, hopefully. So hope that helps a little bit. That's like, yeah, everyone can draw, but it's like the only way to, you know, level up is to experience. So video games help with that, in that kind of a sense. So something. No, that was probably this one. Yeah. Second part of a poll. Oh jeez, that was not part of this. What is it? Oh, it isn't serious. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll let you guys figure it out then. Okay. Yeah. Self-correcting on yourself is good. Self-evaluating? Keep moving this instead. Over here. Okay. Let me figure out what I want to do next on here.
Pineapples.
Pineapples. What did I have next? And then immediately she needs to, right about here, spring into going into like alert mode. And this is now, like this. move that up. Okay, so now this is here. And all the while, her tail is gonna let's extreme this a little bit. Boop. Boop. Okay. And just gonna have a different expression. Maybe that. Eyes are gonna move. Like that, maybe. Like that. Does that look good? Okay. I'll deal with that. And then tail will just be the only thing else moving, I guess. So it'll be here, and then up, and then down. And then we just kind of copy these over and over. So we whoop. So what do we got?
Apples.
And then she jumps here. Okay. Perfect framing on that timing. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, had the pole go. Can I just see results without? Yeah, okay, cool. Got 3 votes in. Nice. Good. Okay. Let's see. Reading your stuff, getting too real. It's okay, you can do it. Won't read it out if it's personal to you. Yeah, about that. Okay. We just got the 3rd vote. Okay, I can talk about that. Okay. Do. And then we need her to get into scrunch her down. And we're doing it on time. Good. Not that I have anything to do except maybe eat food a little bit later. Gotta really scrunch her down. I'm just getting really ready to just yeah, she needs to spin around the other way too. Want me to cheat it or want me to yeah, I'm gonna have to cheat it. It's another way. Okay. We're just gonna have to squash her and then flip her around. How should we do this? Boop. We can do. That's where it's kind of that, and then go back the other way. Maybe her legs are a little bit this way. Okay. I don't want to get, you know, if I wanted to talk about Star Study, it's like, I don't know if the poll's done yet. There's a couple more people in the chat than voters, so, by my dashboard thing. So, now just get a fly. Let's see, which one do I have here? I don't know which one. One, okay. Over like up. Make sure the silhouette makes sense. And this. And then it should be up where she was. Like that. And then follow through. Enough time so you can see her fly off. And then out. Should be back here though, so we need. Might have an original version of it, so we can do that. Otherwise, what's this gonna be? Thank you all. Haha. Okay. So what do we got?
Pineapples.
Hey, okay. I think I want more thrusts or something. This would work a little bit better with the turn if she actually had a turn in it. You know what I mean? If you actually see like her have a front frame or something. Okay, yeah, she just kind of accelerates out. Now we're just left with Applejack. Do. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Let's see. Yep, did I end my okay. What do we got? Oh, we need Applejack to follow Pinky's motion up. Like that. Okay. And once he's looking up, then the pineapples fall, and then that'll be the end. Okay. So that'll be the major animation with that. Will just be Applejack looking up, and then we just drop a whole bunch of pineapples, and then that'll be it. And then we end it. Hee hee. Okay. So we need figure this out. Usually you have a delay if there's two characters going on. If someone does an action, the other character isn't gonna. We see, you know, one jump off, then the other character isn't gonna go. It's more in slow motion. Let's try to do that. So I waited like a couple frames, and then she can follow through with her motion, and then just kind of cushion it, because I don't have perfect terminology for all this. So I'm just cushioning this key. It's basically just having one key, knowing where I'm wanting to go, and just kind of softening it out as I go. So it kind of has an ease out. Your eyes are going to follow as well. Right about here. Try to be looking up pretty high. Eases out, I think. I like to have a lot of, add a little small demonstration, I guess. Because I like to have things kind of ease out, ease in, and then ease out. So it'll be like key 1 and then key 2. So between here and here, it'll be a ball that'll start here. Let's get a different color. And then if I wanted to travel it over to here as the final place, I'll have it kind of go about maybe to the middle, and then kind of maybe the middle should be like in here for the thing. Let's figure this out. I'm not really thinking what I'm thinking about. So it'll be like more over here as the first frame, and then just kind of softening it out. So like first position frame here will be here, next frame will be here, here, and then here, here, here. So I like having no gap, you know, have it go pretty far in this, you know, 2 or so frames, and then if you don't understand, maybe I didn't explain it right. I didn't quite explain myself what I was trying to do. So that was fun, but yeah, Okay. We did that. Whoosh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we need it's gonna do scene just so I have room. I like doing that. With my projects I like having enough room to figure out. Like want to make a new background or prop, like making a new scene. You can explain it fine, but I already knew about reason was, so I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Makes more sense of an actual example. I was animating something today, so with the Fall Life Celestials, so I don't think I'll be able to exactly show that off without spoils. So yeah. Let me just get my one pineapple and then we can make a million of them. Oof, because it's got two colors already. So I wanted to. This is my base. And just kind of maybe just follow the contours of this maybe. So it'll just be like a bunch of circles here that kind of just imply that's a bunch of little circles going on here. It's going to be really lumpy because this would be a bunch of pineapples, I guess. Make sure these all connect so I can do this. Yep. So I got that. So that'll be layer 1, I guess. What do you think about trademarking whoosh? I think I might trademark one of my other words that I say. I do a bunch of whoopity whoops, I think a bit more. So I don't know. Whoosh is a bit too, I don't know, generic. But whoopity whoops, no one does that. We have to figure out what the center of this looks like too. I'm just going all around the edges to make it kind of feel about the same. I'm not exactly sure what the final of this is gonna be, so going as I go. Whoosh. Okay. Oh, I said it. The animation there. I can't actually animate anything myself. Yeah, that's what kind of my idea what full the easing was to do that kind of stuff. I saw like a Twitter post that's had a really good idea of having the ball test, but you do it with different physicalities of balls. So it'd be like a golf ball or like a leather ball or something else, where it'll be different weights. So have a different. If it's just a giant pineapple, that'd be way easier. That's basically what I'm drawing right now. How about that? Because I don't think this is gonna look good if it's just a giant pineapple. Yeah, maybe we should get rid of this layer, and then yeah, is what you're saying. To take this pineapple and then put it here, exactly where it was, and then just kind of dobble this around, I guess. Just duplicate it a million times. And all the empty spots will be covered up, because that's what we, ingeniously made with this backboard thing, I guess. Not that that makes any sense that the pineapples will also be that way, maybe. I'm sure they'd be facing it. It's hard to make something organic, look random when you're just copy pasting all this. Is this looking better? I don't know. Jeez, oh, you're talking to me. Do do do. Go to Photoshop. Show me a bunch of particles, merge them together, and turn it into a flash drop. Whoa. I don't know. I mean, I definitely could, but it's like, do I really want to do that? It's more like, do I want to break my computer on air? It's kind of what I'm doing. That's what I'm thinking about. That's probably just gonna crash, you know. I was just from the experience of doing that live stream of when I did a bunch of YouTube videos of my old work. And I was like losing frames and everything. I was trying to like, you know, doing too many YouTube's videos at the same time. So that must have broke it or something. So that's kind of been on my mind to say like, don't, you know, don't do that. So this is just gonna be a huge blob of million particles, I guess. You guys got really good ideas, but I think just for, I don't know if this is gonna save any time though, is what I was gonna say. So got to duplicate it. And just take a bunch of these and move them. Yep. Yep. Did I duplicate them or just copy them? I just moved them. So it's not gonna be as random at the top, but it'll be, hopefully we'll have some flourishes or something around to say that, yeah, it's definitely something. There you go. So we can add a couple more like branches around the top. Okay. And oh yeah, oh, because I had a misstart at the beginning. So I think I'll go a little bit longer. Maybe just to finish this up. Otherwise, it'll be next time I have to like start with this. Then I don't think it'll be fun. You kind of look like tempura shrimp. Now I'm hungry. Because just looking at a bunch of pineapples doesn't make me hungry. I love pineapple. Okay. So I'll go on for like maybe a little bit more, just to make sure that this monster of a thing looks okay. It doesn't. Spoilers. Let's bring this up maybe a little bit orangey. That looks worse. Let's see. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I was waiting for 5 minutes just because Streambox said, hey, I know that you were, you know, streaming like a couple days ago. But yeah, what happened was I opened it today and it was like, hey, you weren't really doing anything, you know, important today, were you? You weren't going to try to stream because I reset all of your defaults for, you know, the YouTube. I hope you're happy, you know, that you're able to start fresh. Where, you know, you don't have to, you know, use your previous version of everything that you set up on the YouTube dashboard thing. You can start new and, you know, do it all over again. Everything that you set up, you know, you can just do it again. And, you know, without really telling you about that, it's just gonna happen, alright? It'll be fine. So, that's what happened. Yeah, we're just gonna change it into a new, you know, YouTube stream code. So you had to, you know, just know that because we just defaulted back to normal without you telling you, or, you know, you saying that you wanted it, you know, in a different way or whatever. It's just gonna happen. So So that's been the first time that it happened, you know, in a year that something like that happened, where it just kind of just defaulted back to normal, to the defaults. That's what default is. So that was pretty annoying that I had to like reset and redo everything. Where I had to like copy paste from an older stream to say like my title, my thumbnail, my description, and then also I guess my stream code was also affected. So stuff like that. So that's a lot of variables. How's that? That's a lot. So what I go through? I still have no reason why that even happened in the first place. So if it happens again, I won't be able to really figure out why either. So, Okay, let's hope that this becomes a symbol. What do we call it? It's pine M. Is there two N's in pine? Is it actually a pine? I don't know. A horde bundle. What do we call it? I don't know. There's one N in Bible. Okay, got it. Animal depth. Okay. Mega depth. Okay. Go with that. Paste. No. Me and my twitchy finger was like, oh, you're so close. You can just finish this. I did copy instead of pasting where I wanted. So let's get rid of that. And now, yep. Paste. Okay. At least it's accurate that it knows, you know, exactly where I meant it to happen. Okay. Boop. There you are. So it's actually be a little bit bigger because it is pineable. Just make it the same scale. So it's gonna take up the whole screen now. That's fine. Make it the same scale as this pineable. Means that it needs to be a million times bigger. Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, good. Let's bring it up. Have I lost any frames yet? Make the pineable smaller. Yeah, but then it won't fit with my clump. So I guess I'll have to make this one smaller, maybe. But then I have to animate it back here. Then I'll have to say like every frame here needs to be smaller, and then I need to animate this to be a little smaller, and it's just the right size for pineable though. It'd be okay to it's just like a giant horde of pineables, so so let's move it down. Just animate it real quick. So that's gonna be here. Here. And then it bounces up, and then it bounces down. Here's where it bounces up. Or is that where it bounces down? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Has no acceleration at all. Okay, let's see. Boop. This is where it squishes down. And out. And then up. And then down. So this is down. And then up. So let's see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's got pretty good padding now.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I wanted. Just a whole horde of pineapples.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then it's just the end, and then that'll be it. Let's see. And I could just end it right, you know, I could finish this up this time if you want. I could probably finish this in like a half hour. Does anyone need to leave, then go ahead, but I'm gonna finish this just to say we've already been working on this for like 2 months with some pauses, so I think I'm just gonna finish it. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I don't know exactly where they were falling or what even this is. I think we have some acceleration now. That it kind of starts there and then it has.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we can get rid of Applejack here. Where's Applejack? There.
Oh yeah.
Just so it doesn't render her anymore. We're saving for later, we don't have time to think of a new idea. I'd like to have these in bunches though. Like, we finish this like in a half hour and then be like, oh, let's start a new project, and then be like, oh, well, we don't really have enough time to really think of a new one. So I like it to be like we worked on this project and then I finished it and then I worked on a different one. So that's kind of like how I want to do it. So this isn't going to be any major, you just get a pop up and wink. So that'll be the end of it. So this will only take like not much time. As I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay. Let's get this color. Make this. Should it be end or the end? Because we had to like figure that out. Let's freeze this out. Okay, so boop, and then she just kind of have it there. Had to sneeze though, so that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, maybe we should just have it end. Would be fun. Okay. Data graphic. Okay. What would the velocity for pineapple be? Gee, I don't know. Would it be any different than any other? Let's see. Got this. Now we need not this. Next thing. Just like that. Let's get a look at us. Really nice and creepy. There you go. There you go. Just get a smile. Yep. Yep. Big smile. Okay. I had an idea where she holds up the sign, like holds up the end sign, but maybe she could just. Now she's just kind of pointing at it. Or. Yeah, maybe I should just go with the swordboard. Because I don't think her arms is actually long enough to hold it. Like she hold it like this, and that's not gonna work. So okay, let's go with the original idea then. If her arms were a little bit longer, it would have worked. Oh boy. Oh, that's a good idea, but where she throws it. And it cracks. I'm gonna have to crack an animation then. It's just like, whatever. She pops up and winks. That'll be it. I think that'll be just as good. Hopefully. It's nervous laughter again. Yahoo! Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, a character expression. Okay. I was like, what? Okay. Spoop. And then pop up. Little pop up. So there. Then she boop boop. So we're here. So whoop. A little spongy. Move that over a little bit. One frame. Just got added to there. Okay. And then she has a turn around animation of her kind of wheeling back. We're just gonna break her neck a little bit. Then we're gonna soften it out. And then she goes back up a little bit. Just because that was a bit much. And then a little bit up. Soften that out. So it's gonna be boop. And then for here, we need her eyeball to blink. So you have a different version of this, where this is upside down, like that. Let's take that out, put it there on a different layer, put it in the same place as where it was, angle it as I want it. Like that. Okay, nice. Whoop. Close that up, maybe, or not. Ah! Oh. Wrong layer. There's only 2 layers, but it's like, I don't know which one to use. Okay. It's not panicking if no one else is. Okay. There we go. So, boop. So, whoop, boop. Okay. So these need to be 5. Okay. Extend it just by a tad. Okay. And I think we're good. Just a little bigger. Okay. Okay. Just to show that we did it. Yeah. What did we do? Okay. We know your stuff. Wow, really skimming it. What happened here? Okay. Okay. Let's have a little viewing party, I guess. Yeah, we did it.
What kind of apples does Applejack not like?
What you say?
Pineapples.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, that didn't take too much longer. Right? So. Okay, so I'll wrap this up, I guess, with this, and say, thanks guys for still, staying around with me. I noticed, have the best, I don't know what I'm saying. It's pretty good. So when this finishes, I'll probably add that bonk sound effect. I'll find something. I'll edit it a little bit, and this will be uploaded to my DeviantArt. So the link of the DeviantArt to me is in the description, so you can find it there when I upload it. So, I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. I got a lot of other stuff, and I'm late for dinner. So, yeah, this might be tomorrow, because I can have time to think about it and then finish it well, instead of just trying to finish it as hurriedly as I did just now. So, Oh, hi, Lancer. So I'll end it now. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll try and, as I can, with my own schedule, trying to, do these streams. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. So I guess now, next week, we'll just start with a whole new project, and we'll start with something else. I'll probably have to think about what kind of, project. Like this one was based on, just having voices and slapstick and a joke. So next time I'll have to think of some basic stuff. So, yeah. Bring your ideas next time, I guess. So, okay. I'll find it there. Okay. Yeah. See ya next time when we'll do more of this, and this will be done. Okay. See ya. Button on there is not working. Gotta get to my end screen. Okay, there you go. See ya.